All right. So along the way, I will be going through some revision. If you all want to, if you all printed out the worksheet, if not, I advise you to take a piece of paper to copy down whatever I write on the screen. Okay, I'll be revising on some of the P4, P5 topics. All right. Aiman, your parents printed the worksheet out for you. Okay, so I want you to copy along the way, yeah? And everything that I write on the screen, I want you to copy down. Okay, so for the first question, Aiman and Christina got it wrong. I'm not sure where Christina is, so never mind. We will just look at this topic on digestive system, which is a P4 topic. Okay, so if we look at our digestive system, Aiman, can you tell me what are the parts of the digestive system that you need to know?
Mouth,
Good.
gullet,
So I'll just write in the space along the way. Can y'all please copy down the parts of the digestive system accordingly? Okay, mouth, gullet, what else?
stomach,
Good.
large intestine,
Before large intestine, is it stomach straight away to large intestine or something comes first?
small intestine, I think.
At this stage, you should be able to remember and memorize all the parts, yeah? Okay. So let's start with the mouth. Javen, can you tell me what are the parts in the mouth that is important for digestion to take place?
Digestive juices.
So we have saliva. What else do we have, Javen?
Teeth.
Copy down, please, Javen, including you. And the final part, what
I
else?
don't have the worksheet.
Never mind, just find a piece of paper and copy. Take it as revision. Saliva, teeth, and what? What else? Hello, Javen.
The tongue.
Yes, good. Okay, so as you all heard what he said just now, the saliva is a digestive juice, so it digests food. Okay, I don't want to use the word digest. I want to use another term. It breaks down the food, Manisha, into what?
Smaller pieces.
Is it smaller pieces? Digestion. Digestion is a chemical process. So does it break down the foods just into smaller pieces or something else?
Simpler substances.
Yes, simpler substances. Okay, so Aiman, please take note. The digestive juice in the mouth, which is the saliva, breaks down the food into simpler substances. So there is a chemical change involved. Okay, Chloe, can you tell me what does the teeth do?
It helps to break down the food into smaller pieces.
Good. So did you all hear what she said, Javen? Breaks down food into what, Javen? What did she say?
She said something about break down the food, but I didn't hear what she said.
Chloe, can you repeat yourself?
The teeth break down the food into smaller pieces.
Smaller pieces. All right. So the teeth does not digest food. It simply chews the food into smaller pieces. So there's a difference here, yeah? The teeth chews the food into smaller pieces. The saliva breaks it down into simpler substances. So for the saliva, there's a chemical change. For the teeth, there's no chemical change. Aiman, do you understand? Aiman, do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. The tongue, what does it do? Okay, it makes the food with the saliva and rolls it into balls to be swallowed easily. All right. Now, Jiaping, can you tell me why do we need to break the food into smaller pieces? What's the purpose of the teeth breaking the food into smaller pieces?
So there's a greater exposed surface area in contact with the digestive juices, and digestion will be faster.
Good. So everybody, I'm not sure if you hear what she said, okay? Why the teeth needs to break the food into smaller pieces, I want you all to write this down, is to increase the surface area in contact with digestive juices. So digestion takes place faster. Okay? Christina, we are discussing the digestive system. You got this question wrong. I want you to take a piece of paper out right now and copy everything that you see on the screen that I have written down. All right. Javen, can you tell me what happens in the gullet?
The food goes through the gullet into the stomach.
Any digestion take place here?
No.
Aiman, is there digestion that takes place in the gullet?
No.
Good. So basically, this just connects the mouth to the stomach. No digestion here. So the amount of digested food will remain the same as it was after leaving the mouth. Okay, let's look at the stomach. Aiman, can you tell me what happens at the stomach?
The food is kept there. Digestive juices is mixed with the food.
Is digestion completed here or not completed here?
Not completed.
Not completed. Okay, so what he says is food is further digested by gastric juices. So in my stomach, the digestive juice is known as gastric juices. Okay? And there's a churning effect in the stomach. So then we move on to the small intestine. Aiman, what happens in the small intestine?
The food is sent there. The stomach sends the food to the small intestine.
What is the function of the small intestine?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Mm.
So is digestion taking place in the small intestine?
Yes.
Is digestion completed in the small intestine, Aiman?
That's why it completes its digestion.
So digestion is completed in the small intestine. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody, the first part of the small intestine you must remember, please copy this down, is that food is further digested here. Okay, the most of the food is digested here. So I want to change this. And digestion is completed. Here. Meaning after the small intestine onwards, there won't be any more digested food. All the digestion completes and ends in the small intestine. What is the second function of the small intestine, Christina? Apart from completing digestion, what else happens in the small intestine?
The digested food
Yes.
is transported to the blood.
Transferred to what?
To the blood.
Instead of using the word transferred to the blood, how is it transferred? How is it transferred, Christina? If you write that in the exam, you won't get any marks. How is
Transported.
it transferred? No, not transported. How is it? What goes on? How does it pass into the bloodstream? Any idea, Christina? Chloe, can you help her out?
The digested food is absorbed into the bloodstream.
How is it absorbed? Manisha, how is it absorbed? Digested food passes through the walls of the small intestine enters the bloodstream. Chloe, Manisha, and Christina, understand? So it passes through. At the end of the small intestine, all the digested food, all the food that needs to be digested is digested. Then this digested food will pass through the walls of the small intestine and enter the bloodstream. Do we understand? Okay. So remember, after the small intestine, will I still find digested food, Javen?
There will be a question.
After the small intestine, will I still find any digested food?
No.
Good, because all the digested food is absorbed. So what is left? Christina.
Undigested food.
What is left? At the end of the small intestine, what is left? Christina? At the end of the small intestine, what is left, Christina?
Undigested food.
Good. So in my large intestine, I will only find undigested food. What happens in the large intestine to the undigested food, Aiman?
Can you repeat your question?
What happens to the undigested food in the large intestine?
It becomes waste materials.
It is already waste material. What happens to the undigested food in the large intestine?
It gets sent to the body.
Huh?
It gets sent to the body.
Sent to what?
The body.
Why you want to send undigested food to the body? For what, Aiman? It's very worrying that you cannot remember this topic. Yeah, this is a P4 topic and you cannot remember much of it. Okay, I hope you are copying this down, Aiman. Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Manisha, can you tell me what happens in the large intestine?
Water is absorbed from the undigested food.
Is it only water? Jiaping, what else?
Nutrients.
Minerals, okay? So water and minerals absorbed from undigested food. And then the undigested food will pass to the anus where it is passed out from the body. Christina, copying? Okay, so let's look at the right-hand side, okay? We have all the parts labeled. Let's go through each option and find out which of the following correctly shows the part labeled J, K, L, and M. So, Aiman, is this correct?
No.
Why? Which part